Get a stick and put it up your nose, up your nose.
Hello adventurers, travelers, and friends, and welcome back to a Brag-worthy adventures video. I'm here in sunny La Jolla, California at a family reunion. Just saying that I'm at a family reunion makes me nervous because I know a lot of people might be mad about that, might be upset about that, might not like that I did that, but at this point, it's already over. And we planned this trip, and this trip is almost complete before the CDC came out with their guidelines saying not to gather for the holidays. Now I know everyone has to take that information, take their personal situation into account, and make their own decisions. And that's kind of what we did here in deciding to do a family reunion, and decided that it was a calculated risk that we were willing to take, and there were things that we did to help mitigate that risk. And that's what I want to share with you in this video. I want to share with you what my family did to try and make family gathering a little safer during COVID-19. So first of all, none of us are from La Jolla, California. We all live very far across the US. I've got family members from Hawaii all the way down to me in Florida. So this was a central space. Central in the way that like I had to fly like over 5 hours and they had to fly like over 5 hours, and that's what made it central. So we tried to minimize the travel per party so that it was about even, but we did some specific things before this trip and on this trip to help make it a little safer while we're here. Number one, we got COVID tests before we saw each other. Heading out now to go to CVS, which is where we've ordered our COVID tests, so that we can be sure we're negative for the family reunion. We ordered them in advance. We've got appointments, we've got confirm numbers right here. And I think this is a self-administer test, which I think hopefully will be better. I've never gotten a test before. I'm a little nervous. People definitely don't describe it as comfortable, but I'll take you with me for the test. And I do want you to know these tests can be kind of expensive. My siblings were able to get some of their tests free depending on where you live. So one sibling in St. Louis and one sibling in Texas, there were free tests available that they were able to get. In the interest of time, I couldn't get an appointment with any of the free places, or most of the free places were kind of like a wait in line, and I work a full-time job. So these are the CVS tests, which cost $139 a person. So CVS sent us a video that we both watched that shows you kind of what happens. It's like a drive-through test.
You don't even have to get out of your car.
Yeah.
You drive through. They give you the kit. You take the nose things out. You stick it in your nose and you wipe it around. And you do it in both nostrils. And then you put it back in the tube and you seal it up and you give it to them. And you say, test my germies for COVID.
Germy.
Yep. That's what we're doing.
Something's coming.
Well, it's happening.
Okay, here you go. Have either of you tested before?
No.
Okay, I'll walk you through it. So that's for you. Take out there's 2 orange bags in there, so each of them has your name. Just make sure you match them correctly.
Okay.
Alright.
Okay, take it out all the way. So I'm going to have you guys do this part together. You have to insert it about 1 inch deep in your nose, and then you're going to twist it for 15 seconds. And then after that, you're going to go to the other nostril and do the same thing for 15 seconds. Okay? So I'll time you guys together. Okay?
Ready?
Which one?
It doesn't matter.
Okay.
It doesn't matter which one you start with.
Okay.
Ready?
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, then you can close it. And then put it back in the orange bag. Then you can close the bag. Okay, you're all set.
Thank you.
Have a good one.
Woo! We did it! Yeah, honestly, it didn't hurt. It just made my eyes water. Two, we also got flu shots. This might not be one that's readily on your head right now because we're all thinking COVID, but it is also flu season. So you might want to go out there and get a flu shot if you're going to be around anyone else. I'll get my flu shot now, even though I don't typically get a flu shot, I'll be honest. I usually just kind of avoid it. But this year, I'm going to do it for the fam. I'm getting my shot at Publix. There it is. It was easy. Number 3, we got a rental house to stay in. Now this house is awesome. It has a pool, it has its own jungle gym, it's got tons of rooms and tons of space, and part of the reason we got a house instead of staying in different hotel rooms is so that as we gathered together, we would all be in a space, not going out in public constantly. We had multiple days this week where we planned all of our activities to pretty much be in this house. And many of the activities that we have done if we've gone out have either been outside in open air or at places that were following social distancing guidelines, or both. Lastly, many of us are getting COVID tests upon our return home. This is to ensure that if anyone in our party did get COVID during our time here, or perhaps in that sort of in between after we got the test to when we got here, that we all know about it. I know a lot of people are really missing their families right now and really want to be with them, and with the way the world is, that's not all that safe, and that's hard coming from me, right? Because I just got to see my family. But you need to make your own decisions for your family, for your safety, for your health. I'm not here to tell you what to do. I just thought sharing my experience could help you if you do decide to see family. If you have questions about what it was like flying right now, if you have questions about what it was like to find a rental in La Jolla, or anything more specific, go ahead and let me know in the comments below. I'd love to share my knowledge with you. Thanks so much for watching, and as always, bye travelers.